dude, you're collecting money from girls that are doing things that you know you wouldn't let your daughter do. Do you believe in God or the universe? Like, what do you believe in?
Yeah, I believe in God.
And I really do think it starts with setting these women free. Like, if
setting them free is crazy.
So George Janko confronts Jack Dory on if he believes in God and the women that he is involved with OF, I believe. So let's get right into it. This one should be absolutely crazy.
Do you believe in God or the universe? Like, what do you believe in?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Okay, so if you really believed in God, do you think that he's going to bless you with a peaceful heart when you're moving in this direction? Because you have everything to give you a peaceful heart. You have all the money, you have all the power, you have all the directions. You could literally point your finger at any point of the world and go and probably conquer it. But do you think God will let you go with peace? Because, dude, you're collecting money from girls that are doing things that you know you wouldn't let your daughter do. So why would you think that your father, who also is their father, why do you think he would bless you if you're continuing to do this?
Dang, he literally just called out Jack Dory because he has like a OF model agency and literally, I would say, is exploiting them for money. And it's just inherently terrible all around, messing up with the people who are watching it, messing with the people who are doing it. But let's get into it.
You already have enough. You already have enough that you can say, hey, guys, you know what? Let's scratch the contract. You guys go do what you guys need to do if you want to continue or you don't continue. But these are blood money, and I don't want my hands to be a part of it anymore. I mean, that right there will make you in a direction of peace. And then from there, if
That'll just stress me out. I'll be like, God damn, like all these bills are adding the fuck up. Like,
that's where you have to go.
I'm 21, man.
But dude, here's the thing. I promise you this, Jack. I really do. I really promise you
I
this.
see where you're coming from. I understand.
But if you move with God, I'm just this one small inch. If you say, hey, God, I really don't think that this is pleasing you, I'm going to replace this. I promise you God will replace it. And he will do it in a way where it doesn't stress you out. And if it does, then you just change a few things, but you will find more to prosper. If you do this, there will be a way that your Father in heaven will prosper you in a way.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult. Like, I would say you go into the expectation of you don't have to do anything. You just do it because you know that you should not be doing it. Because either you're putting it before God and you know it's wrong and you're still doing it so you can make money. Yeah, maybe God will allow you to be blessed in other ways, but that doesn't mean he's just going to give you the same amount of money or even more money doing something else for him.
None of your work hours or money could provide you. And I really do think it starts with setting these women free. Like, if
setting them free is crazy. That sounds insane. Setting them free. Oh yes, here you guys go. I'm so sorry for holding you multi-millionaires captive. As if I'm such a bad person. They're not being held captive. They all love this.
I'm not saying you're holding them captive.
They're like, oh yes, like they love money. All these girls love money. They love clout. Like they love this.
But why don't you be the guy that teaches them that that's not what happiness is about?
I don't know. You tell them that, bro. They love it. Like I'm telling you, like
I'm trying to tell their landlord.
Tell them, bro. Tell them to double their rent. Like
I feel like I hit a nerve. Did that upset you?
No, not at all. No, I mean obviously it's just like, no, not at all. But I mean,
just
maybe
have a
the
real
setting them free
conversation.
sounded crazy. Like, gosh, damn. Like let's check all your rooms. Who you holding in here captive?
Yeah, he really did set a nerve. I mean, if you have, I don't know, them on contracts and things that they have to continue to make that content, even though they're making money, but it's still on you.
You're doing the same. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, him. Yeah. And by the way, it took me a while to get him off of OnlyFans.
That's great.
And by the way, nothing I ever say.
No, I know. I get where you're coming
disrespecting
from.
you.
No, 100%.
I'm just looking at you as a little brother.
I don't want you to think I'm also like taking it the wrong way too. I know I take like constructive criticism. You know, I deal with reading bad comments all day long, but I kind of know how to like turn it into a positive and like figure out how to like use that as to like fix myself in a way. Like, don't do that again, you know?
I think just little moments where you could just adjust these things will help. You're caught in the you're not a slave to money, but you're a slave to your lifestyle. You have the money.
But so is everybody though.
No, it's not true.
100%.
I'm not.
You're not, but I'm sure a lot of the people that work for you are, and it's just like they're
not one person on my team is, and I'll tell you why. Because I teach one lesson that will change your life.
I don't know.
Don't live beyond your means.
Of course not. Like
but you are, because every time I tell you to do something, you say I can't because these bills.
Yeah, but it's just because I want.
That's true. I mean, at one point, I mean, you got to still work so you could pay your rent or buy food and have food on the table and pay your bills and stuff like that. It's difficult. But at one point, do you sacrifice those problems, those things, you know?
I want to keep, I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to buy a nice car or buy a nice watch just because why not? It's just like if I can do that in life, it's like, why not?
Because it's haunting you.
It's
because
not,
if you have to keep going, or they're gonna take that off your wrist, and they're gonna take that off your neck.
No, I got Dave.
Dave.
No, I'm kidding. But like,
you get what I'm saying here? But like, my dad used to teach me this. It's not about having $100 or $1 billion. It's how you spend the money. So if you have $60 million in the bank, but every 30 days you have to spend $60 million, you're still chasing, you're in slavery, you're bondage. Now, I'm not saying that you're the guy that can't keep his lights on, but you're the guy that can't keep his Ferrari on. That's the same thing in a different realm.
I mean, no, not that at all. I'm just saying, like, it's just like, it's not like I'm making, like, my bills are near what I'm making a month. It's just like, I like to make a certain amount more than what I spend. And it's just like, I feel the pressure to, like, either way, it's like I have X amount of employees. It costs me X amount a month. So I need to make times this, amount a month in order for me to.
Your overheads are high.
Of course. It's just like, they are, but it's just like, that's what comes, the more money you make, the more money you spend,
I mean, you don't have to.
I just think that
the love of money is the root of all evil. Money's not bad. Money can be used as a tool 100%. It could be used as like a freedom, or like to enjoy things in a certain sense of less worry, because you can pay a hospital bill, or you can help other people, be blessed so you could bless others. That's really, really important. But the mindset of, I have to do this so I can do all this stuff, I think there's a danger in that.
you already have all of it. It's all coming in. You can't rebuy the name. Your name is already here. People know what it is. There is leverage to your name. So if you go to any company and you want to work with them, you could have leverage there. So if you just take a step back, maybe let go of some employees, maybe let go of some things. I would just write a piece of paper and just say, hey, this is what's coming in and going. These things cause me problems. Is it worth what it's bringing in?
Or if you just make enough money, you don't even have to worry about it. You just keep making more. If you focus too much on where you're spending it, and you just focus more of your time on how to make more, that'll solve all your problems.
How much more do you have than you were when you were 15 on that episode of Impulsive? I would say a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more, yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say something. It seemed to me that you were way more happier in that.
So I was just a kid, bro. Like
I think you weren't chasing your tail.
I didn't have to pay any bills. I was 15. It's just like...
Bro, but you could have that now. You could have that right now. You could live like a kid right now. You have unlimited amount of freedom.
I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I just try to figure out how can I make the most out of it. Or, it's like if I'm going on vacation, it's like I film it, I live stream. So it's like I get to do the things I want. I just figure out how to, take advantage of it and make content out of it.
Then why do people seem like they're more depressed, more unsatisfied than ever before? Like when you realize you have more money, you realize you have all this stuff, but really you're less satisfied, you're less fulfilled, because none of those things truly satisfy besides Jesus.
If God forbid right now, God forbid, you died and your life's over, not in a bad way, you could go to heaven, right? Like everything's good moving forward, but you died and you looked back at who you were in this moment, would you in your mind be like, oh, if I could go back, I would create more content, or I would live with the cameras off and find a better purpose? Which one would you choose?
I don't know. I just feel like if I'm dead, like there's nothing to choose. No, I'm kidding. But like,
I monetize it. Jack Dory's dead.
Obviously it's like I could say that right now. Like, yeah, should I just take a step back and like, really, I don't know, like kind of go more that route? But it's just like, or do I just keep going as hard as I'm going now, but just figure out a better way to do it to where it doesn't make me look as bad, Like I don't have to stop like working hard. Like it's like that's what makes me different. That's what makes me me. Is like the fact that I have this work ethic. So I don't want to just take a step back and just do nothing. It's like I want to I can still do everything I'm doing, just go about it, better.
Yeah, I don't think you would ever slow down. And by the way, I would never push that. I love that you have a work ethic like that. I just want it to be pursuing in a direction that gives you peace.
Right. There needs to be a balance. Obviously, working hard is super, super important. Being disciplined. Those are the things that are good. Freedom without responsibility is still not freedom. Like you need things to do. You need things to achieve and to drive for. And relationship with God is something that truly helps 100%.
One day I'll have peace. It's like, at the end of the day, it's like I know if everything stops tomorrow, I have those properties I can fall back on. Might not be able to live the same life, but it's like, all right, I'll be in peace knowing that I'm good.
How I picture your life is a pilot just flying head down, and then like,
No,
yo, bro,
I'm
pull
just-
over, and you're like, no, I got a parachute. And I'm like, no, dude, like, like, we gotta land this. You're like, no, I got a parachute. It's fine.
He thinks the thing that will give him peace is money, I guess. The things that when things will be okay. Like, I get it. I would love to not have financial burdens and things that are causing me to be, you know, a little bit of stress because we got to make sure we make money and pay rent and stuff like that. I get that. But that's not what's ultimately going to give you peace. Like right now, I'm okay. We can find peace through Jesus, 100%.
like fast. That's what I see, bro.
And then right before we hit the ground, I'm going right back up. And you see, I told you. And then
yeah, but how many more times are you gonna do that until you're exhausted?
That's what life's
and
about.
old?
That's what life's about. It's all about ups and downs, you know. It's like
I don't know.
that
Okay.
if I
Have you ever been
love
to
my
Greece?
life because I feel a lot of pressure, but it's just like I always got something to do. Like I'm always keeping busy. I don't got time to really be sad. It's just like I'm busy.
That's
like
gonna,
a lot of
that's
people.
gonna catch up to you, and I don't think a lot of people
it
are
might
telling
catch
you
up
that.
to me, but it's just like it's either I feel that now or feel that later. It's just like why
Feel
not just
what later?
the sadness that everyone feels about because they
You
have
could
nothing to do with their
dodge
lives.
that. You could dodge that.
Of course,
with
so
a
I keep
great
busy.
mental like plan and a purpose, you could dodge that, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Greece?
No.
So in Greece, I saw something that kind of was like sick. These people did not work to live. I mean, sorry, we in America we work to live. We live to work. We live to work. They don't do that. Like when they
A lot of people work because they have to work. It's like
Yes.
I work because I want to work. Like
got it. Oh, okay. So you're addicted to this like
hell
lifestyle.
yeah. Like I loved it. Like
Oh, gotcha,
I'm
gotcha.
so hyped.
Yeah, the lifestyle of money or whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Christ Jesus our Lord. Money will never satisfy you. The things of this world will never satisfy you. Drugs, sex, power, none of that will besides Jesus. So guys, I encourage you to give it all to Jesus. I hope Jack Dory does and surrenders his life to Jesus because none of this will truly satisfy besides Jesus. So guys, if you have never decided to follow Jesus, I encourage you to do that today. It will be the best decision you could ever make. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. In the description below, you will be able to click a link to help you to decide to follow Jesus for the first time. Do that today.